The word intuition comes from the Latin intuitio, which mean a direct gaze, and intuitum, which mean to observe attentively. The dictionary defines it as an immediate, direct knowledge of truth, without reasoning or experience, an instinctive knowledge, even a premonition, of events yet to unfold. Its synonyms include premonition, prescience, and feeling. And when we add the feminine element, the Larousse dictionary might suggest that feminine intuition is an irrational perception, a sixth sense tied to observing one's surroundings carefully. But is intuition really only a feminine quality? Personally, I don't think so. Men and women alike possess that gut feeling, that inner sense some rely on more than others to guide their decisions. Yet it's fascinating, and let's admit sometimes amusing, how the concept of feminine intuition has often been used to discredit women's reasoning altogether. How many times have my instincts alerted me to a situation, only for my perspective to be brushed aside because it lacked concrete evidence? Whether at work or in personal settings, I've frequently seen my intuition diminished or dismissed, as though an instinctive truth has no weight without hard facts. And so, for the times I ignored my own intuition to avoid dismissive judgments, I later discovered it was right all along. Episode 11, Feminine Intuition. Hey guys, Lucrece here, and you're listening to Destiny Podcast. There are just a few episodes left with you, and today I wanted to dive into intuition, particularly what people call feminine intuition. You may remember that back in episode 2, I encouraged you to trust your instincts for big life decisions. If I gave you that advice, it's because I've too often paid the price for not listening to my own. And yes, balancing that inner voice with external realities isn't easy. It's a lesson I'm still learning every day. Feminine intuition is a term often met with a mix of fascination and skepticism. It's associated with a seemingly mystical ability of women to sense what others don't, yet it's often trivialized. How many times have we been told intuition isn't a solid foundation for decision-making, that it's irrational or emotional? But why is that? Maybe because society values what's measurable, logical, and concrete. And yet, how often does that irrational voice within us sound the alarm long before the facts line up? I've lost count of the times my intuition proved accurate, from production hunches on a reality show to relationships where my instincts were spot on. But my intuition isn't confined to love. It permeates all areas of my life. It's a profound awareness, a connection to my inner self and the world around me. Still, society clings to the idea of feminine intuition as irrational, a stereotype largely reserved for women. I've often heard comments like, "Stop being silly. You have too much imagination," or "Why would I do that to you?" Could it be that admitting a woman can perceive things accurately without tangible evidence is simply unsettling in a world ruled by logic? That intuition could be a legitimate guide even for crucial decisions. So especially to the women listening, don't let anyone make you doubt what you feel deeply. Learn to listen to, understand, and follow your intuition. Often it knows what's best for you long before your mind catches up. Lesson number 12. No, you're not crazy. Trust your intuition. Hey, this was Lucrece. Thanks for tuning in to Destiny Podcast.